Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm gonna be doing a speed paint because I'm doing fan art for Green and Gold. I am drawing the character Pete that you will see popping up here and there when I change the files and just his reference here and there. So I like this webtoon called Green and Gold, and it's been really entertaining for me to read, and I absolutely adore their art style, so that's something to keep in mind. So as you can see, I'm drawing the hair, and Pete his hair is more of a W-shaped thing where in fronts are curved up, the middles are curved up, and the backs are curved up. So it's quite a challenge as his hair is very wavy and long-ish, and I don't really draw long hair very well. Next challenge would be the eyes. Trying to make the eyes look like him is quite hard, and I'm saying him a lot because I'm referring to Pete itself. So then here's me trying to make the chin longer and just overall trying not to make him so chubby, if that's the term I should use. So here we are, and this part is the part where I think the forehead's too big. I just need to squish them together and technically not make decrease the forehead size. And this is all the sketching process and cleaning up here and there and just making it more reliable for me to do the line art. Now as I begin to do the line art, the hair is something that I must take into consideration, because for me, when I look at the art piece, the first thing that is drawn to me was the hair, because the hair was so beautifully drawn in the webcomic, and I simply must not get this crucial part wrong because I absolutely love the way the author draws hair. It's just amazing. So when I analyzed the reference, I realized that she used a lot of the watercolor brush. I don't know whether she really uses the watercolor brush, but to me it looks like she used the watercolor brush, so that's why there are minimal lines, but it makes it look like there are more strands of hair, if you know what I'm saying. So halfway when I was looking at this, if you look at this is Henry, another character, and I wanted to change him into Henry because he looks a little bit like Henry at one point of the video, but I decided no, I'm gonna stick with Pete because it's gonna be a challenge, and I've already gone so far with the hair, I'm not backing down now. So here am I coloring it, filling it with a skin color and stuff like that. And as you can see, I also use my reference picture as the color palette when I use the eyedropper tool to get close enough to the exact color. Okay, now is the erasing part where I just have to clean up the hair, say, because there are many tiny strands and thicker strands that obviously makes the brush stick out, and using the magic wand tool won't really work well. Okay, next I went on for just adding more depth and gradient into the hair itself, because it seems to me like the hair is like it's flat, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm just adding that little bit more detail into the hair, and now it's time for me to go to the eyes. So the eyes is nothing much, it's simple. Right, so now I took Henry's shirt color as the color for Pete's shirt, and I just used my brush called Cloudy and just added some layers of different gradients of that turquoise-ish green to give it that fuzzy look. Now in the reference picture, it looks like the shadows and the light were from the leaves of a tree. So here is me trying my best effort to make it look like half the shades are from a tree and stuff like that. So obviously this is my attempt, but it just makes him look dirty. It makes him look like he's been playing in the mud all day, and then it doesn't look very well. So I eventually got rid of that, and here is my process. Like, I'm remapping, like, okay, how am I gonna go? And I just started with the most subtle thing you could ever see. So now I'm doing the background, and I wanted to draw a tree so that the leaf shadow-ish type of face, the shading part, does not look out of place, because if the background's flat and he has that shading, then it just looks weird. So here is my attempt. And drawing a tree is actually quite useful since I have the brush. And right now I'm drawing raffle. Is it called raffle? No, it's not called raffle. That thing on the head. He wore one of that in like a couple episodes back, and then I thought that would be a really nice touch to add since the background's already so green. And yeah, well, now as we're closing into the end of the video, I'm just adding a little bit more detail, signing my work, and adding the little tiny detail thing that needs to be added. And obviously I must add the green and gold sign, because yeah. So here's my process, and green and gold for me was like, oh man, it's too plain. So what I had to do was add a little shine, add a little shadow, and without further ado, let's see the final product. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching and literally making it this far into the video. That's greatly appreciated by me. All the watch time will really give me more confidence to do it again. So if you like this video and you want to see more fan art, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Click on the bottom left hand for more videos and the bottom right hand to subscribe. Make sure to click that notification bell on so that you'll be informed on future videos. And without further ado, goodbye!